Hello. In this video I'm going to go through my rig and show you the various constraints and applications I've implemented. So I'll start with the bones first and take it from the top to the bottom. So as you can see here I've got a custom spline IK which I created. Yeah, as you can see there. I've got an FKIK blend. I'll go more into that later, but for now I want to show you the I've forgotten the name. The reverse foot rig. That's the one. I didn't go with the triple IK. I know this one's probably more likely to break out of the two, but I decided to stick with this one because of the toes. I know my mesh has toes, and I knew this one could you could apply toes to it fairly easy. So that's the main reason I've stuck with this one. I've created the roll over and the ball of foot, and I've also got control of the whole foot itself. So there you go. I've created this purple ring here which controls the whole mesh, so you can move it wherever you want, as well as this one here which controls just the top half, so you can create the bends like that, like so. These two rings here are for the position of the knee, where it looks at, so you want that to be at the front really. As you probably saw earlier, those two are linked to that, so it doesn't create any errors once you're animating. That's just a few of the control objects. I've created a few up here. This one here is done on the FK. I've also created ones. In fact, that's another look at for the the IK. That's the control object for the IK. But for the FK, I've created these which hover outside the mesh. So if you go 100% FK, sorry, you can still control it, like so. Yeah, because the mesh is quite thick and it hides it, so you kind of want that control. I've done the same here. We'll just do that there. It's easier to see. Yep, that works fine. That controls the head and the neck, the rotation. What have I missed? The colours. In fact, I'll go into that with the UI later. It'll be quick. So for now, I'll go to the layers. I'll unhide the mesh. Actually, no, I will go into the colours. So the colours here, with the UI. I think an animator, he's going to be, he just wants to get on with it. So he's not really going to be looking at, oh, that's left hand. He's just going to be like blue for blue, yellow for yellow. So that helps him control that easier. I've made that red because they're red, so you get an IK. It just makes sense. The face morphs and the tail curl. Well, the tail curl, yeah, that makes sense. The face morph colour, not so, but you don't really need a colour for that. Anyway, so it's all good. Yes, so the layers. I've created the layers here, which you can hide certain aspects of the bone structure. I've done this because, say an animator, he wants to see his mesh, he wants to see how it's deforming as much as possible. So say he's like got the walk cycle created, and he's just tweaking little bits on the arm, so he can hide the rest of the mesh. He can go, look, nah, I don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I need to add them in actually, but yeah, you get the point. And yeah, that's how that works. Oh look, I've showed you my morph target. Whoops. Never mind. Yeah, here's the UI. In fact, while we're there, we'll go on to the face morphs first. Okay, so you've got all these here, which have different expressions on them. 1 second. Sorry about that. Right. you got the different expressions. So I've selected that. I'll put it here on the. We don't need that anymore. Put you there. Okay, so we've got the face expressions. Mouth opens and closes. We can raise them and lower them. Both raised. Or you can do them separately, like so. It does give you a chance to experiment. Leave them like that, I think, for now. So here's the IKFK blend, which I said I'd go into. As you can see, one's at 0, goes from each, like that. We'll put you back to 50. That one there. This the hand curl. So yeah, you got that one. I know this does it finger by finger. I would love to have done it as the whole hand, but I don't think this is too taxing on the animator. You can quickly do it in no time at all. So yeah, that's the rig. Closing thoughts. Yeah, I suppose I could have implemented a full facial rig. I mean, I know I've got the morph targets there, but it would have been nice to have got more control with a nice interface. The skinning as well. I think that was a problem I had. Yeah. I mean, I finally got the hang of skin morphs and mirroring, but yeah, it did play a bit funny. So yeah, I think well, yeah, no, definitely. I'll probably continue with this after the course is finished, because it's actually quite an interesting subject. So yeah, thanks for watching, and cheers.